WNBA Finals, and so I'll leave it there. I mean, I'm just obviously disheartened. I'm a human too. I have a family. I have two kids who are devastated by these comments, and so all I'll say is just...
The atmosphere inside the WNBA headquarters in New York has shifted dramatically. For decades, the league quietly fought for coverage, sponsorship, and respect, but now the silence has been replaced by shouting matches, emergency Zoom calls, and a level of panic Commissioner Cathy Engelbert never anticipated. The catalyst isn't a scandal, lawsuit, or failed drug test. It's a 22-year-old from Iowa who just signed a contract, making her wealthier than the entire roster of the Las Vegas Aces combined. When Caitlin Clark finalized a reported $28 million, 8-year signature deal with Nike, it didn't spark a celebration. It sparked a civil war. In a league where the maximum salary is roughly $200,000, suddenly a rookie who hadn't played a professional minute was handed the keys to the kingdom. Engelbert found herself mediating between a golden goose driving ratings, merchandise, and ticket revenue, and an old guard of veterans, Olympians, and legends who felt disrespected and sidelined. Tension spilled from private chats onto court, manifesting in hard fouls, petty comments, and hazing-like physicality. The emergency meeting wasn't just about logistics. It was about preventing a mutiny. Clark's rookie salary of $76,000 was dwarfed by the Nike deal, a disparity that created a hierarchy based on marketability, not skill. Veterans like two-time MVP A.J. Wilson had fought years for visibility and shoe deals, while Clark got hers before even stepping off a plane. It's human nature. When a newcomer receives a fortune you worked for years to earn, resentment is inevitable. In professional sports, that resentment becomes physical. Every player guarding Clark is proving a point. You may have the money, but I have the game. The corporate world had chosen its queen, bypassing the women who built the league over 27 years, and the locker room chatter shifted instantly. The Kennedy Carter incident, a blindsiding hip check on Clark, made this tension public, signaling that players were prioritizing personal vendettas over protecting the league image. National outlets debated whether Clark was being bullied, turning what should be headlines about basketball into a PR nightmare for the WNBA. Meanwhile, the league tried to appease safety concerns, rolling out a $25 million charter flight investment, long in demand of players, but triggered only after Clark's rising stardom made commercial airports a risk. Veterans saw this as favoritism, fueling resentment. Then came the Olympic roster snub. Clark left off Team USA for Paris, a decision justified by experience and team chemistry, but catastrophic for the league's marketing and growth. NBC and fans have been banking on Clark. Yet the veterans essentially gatekept the spotlight, circling the wagons around themselves. Ironically, this backfired. Clark became a martyr, merchandise sales spiked, and the global conversation focused on her absence, not the competition. Layered over this are racial and cultural dynamics. The Clark-Angel Reese rivalry has been framed as a proxy for larger societal debates, with media and fans polarizing the narrative. The league wants competitive tension like Magic versus Bird, but the toxic environment threatens both players and brand. The Nike deal amplifies the disparities. Why Clark, a rookie, gets historic pay while veterans remain underpaid? Legends spreading misinformation, like Cheryl Swoops, deepen resentment. Officials, meanwhile, struggled to manage Clark on the court. Early season tolerance for physical hits wrist injury, forcing league directives to protect the league's new face. Yet despite the hostility, the economics can't be ignored. Clark has driven league revenue up, sold out arenas, and created a media rights deal potentially worth $2.2 billion. Ticket prices, arena upgrades, and revenue sharing benefit all players, proving the rising tide lifts every boat. The commissioner's argument is simple. Stop hating the girl who's making the league rich. The Nike deal is just a start. Endorsement and salary caps are set to rise, but the old guard struggles with needing a rookie to trigger this change. Engelbert now mediates a massive family dispute, balancing ego and economics, trying to prevent a collapse. The WNBA is slowly pivoting. The league is no longer a niche community. It's a professional sport with professional problems. The old guard ages out, while Clark, Reese, Cameron Brink, and the new wave take over. The commissioner has a too, to 3-year window to capitalize on this moment. Missteps could see Clark bullied out, injuries caused by officiating failures, or fan toxicity alienating sponsors. The emergency meeting is ongoing, a constant exercise in crisis management. Clark didn't just sign a shoe deal. She signed a declaration of change. The jealousy, hard fouls, Olympic snubs, and racial tension are growing pains of the league finally, after 27 years, hitting puberty. It's messy, painful, and awkward, but necessary. As the season unfolds, every glance, every foul, every assist, and every block tells the story of the league at a crossroads. The WNBA has reached a point of no return. The spotlight, the money, and the drama are here. And for the first time in history, the world is watching. The WNBA is in chaos. For decades, the league quietly fought for respect, but now the silence is gone, replaced by shouting matches, emergency meetings, and panic. The reason? A 22-year-old rookie from Iowa, Caitlin Clark, just signed a $28 million, 8-year Nike deal, more than the entire Las Vegas Aces roster makes combined. In a league where salaries cap at $200,000, veterans feel disrespected, jealous, and sidelined, and tensions are spilling onto the court with hard fouls and petty aggression. The Clark effect is undeniable. She's driving ratings, merchandise, and ticket sales to new heights, but it has made her a target. Charter flights, Olympic snubs, and media-fueled rivalries, like her clash with Angel Reese, have turned the league into a pressure cooker. Yet despite the conflict, the money is rising for everyone. The WNBA is no longer a quiet, niche league. It's hitting its spotlight moment, messy and dramatic, and the world is watching.